So as a sneak peek of who is featuring today, we have this little bonus that comes with this figure. I don't know if Sugo Toys is the one who gave it or if it comes from Myethos themselves, but we do have the figure of Eyja, or Eyjafjalla, I think it is pronounced, and she looks super cute. So Sugo Toys was a new thing for me, and she has arrived intact. There are little bits of the plastic that are indented, but the corners were protected by these hard plastic, and there was plenty of padding in the box. But the box itself was kind of flimsy, so I do want to bring that up. Another thing to note, if you are in Europe and you don't tick for insurance, there is a slight possibility that they will undervalue your item. So I was expecting to get hit by customs. She was about 145 Australian dollars, I think. 170 Australia, I can't remember. Either way, she was over the threshold in the UK, but they put on the customs form 50 Australian dollars, which is well under, so I did not pay any extra, which is always nice. But yeah, so I've been playing Arknights the past month. I don't actually have Eyja as an operator in the game. I would love to have her one day, but that will come for a time when she's up to buy in the shop or to roll for. But she's a cutie. So there is an Android version of her, but I couldn't justify getting both, and I really wanted the scale, partly because Myethos is so good. So this box is completely plastic. We do have the Myethos logo in the top, but it's a bit difficult to see, and the hyperglyph logo as well. We've got her name, and then obviously the highlight herself I should say. We've got Rhode Islands on the side, and then more Arknights things, and then the logo for her. And then on the back we do have the holographic stickers, some safety info in Chinese and English, interestingly, barcode and like contact info, things like that, which is pretty nice. And then on this side we have the logo scaled in, Rhode Island, and her name. Fairly standard, I think. And then underneath it's just yellow, but this was kind of like tucked underneath, so there are quite a few scratches on the plastic outing, so I'm glad they put a cover on this. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be, but it's very cute. So, without further ado, let's get this open. So, interestingly, oh, she did get quite a bit of a dint on the back there. Interestingly, this looks like it opens from the front. But I think Sugo Toys tend to get a lot of China exclusives as well. You do get this little thank you card from Myethos with contact info, which is pretty cute. And then if we go into the figure itself, let's get her out as carefully as possible. So here she is in her blister. I think she does come pre-assembled on the base, so I don't think there's actually anything I will have to do with her. But yeah, I'm going to take a moment to get her unboxed, and I will be right back. And I am back, and wow, she is so pretty. So let's just hop into it. So she did come pre-assembled. There were some like plastic protectors on the spikes here, through her clothes, and on other parts of her. So if I pick her up by her base and pull her in, her facial expression is super cute, and they've done really nice detailing on her hair. There is a bit of a seam line like here, but it's not too bad. The shading on her dress is really nice, and I like how they've put in these like little red gradients across this part here, and then there's bits of pink on this white part here, and little bits of grey as well. The base itself is quite sturdy, and there's some really nice details in these flames. It comes off to like a transparent edge, It's quite hefty, and underneath there is some like plastic as well to hold it in place. Then you've got this ram's head coming out, which is very nicely detailed. I love the things they've done with the horns here, and the same with Eyja's herself. They've done some nice detailing with that. I also love like her headset here, which looks really cute. It's got like little fluffy bits, a bit like her dress bit here as well. I'm terrified of breaking the staff. This staff is kind of like propped in here. It's very sharp, so if you do buy this, be careful not to stab yourself. And then her stockings are also very cute, and I love her boots. Don't know if I can get these in, but the details on these are very nice. You do have to be a bit careful with this strand here as well, as this does kind of flop about quite a bit. There is like a small bit of dust there, but yeah, wow. Like, she was well worth it. I think shipping took me a bit longer than normal, and my tracking didn't really update. But she's been worth the wait, and she's going to look amazing in my cabinet with the other Arknights figures when I get them. So I'll probably have to be in a slight angle to fit in, but she is stunning. Crikey. Myethos keep knocking these figures out of the park. So I think the only con is that I think the only places to get her at the moment is SugoToys or Taobao. At some point in the future I do want to try and do a video on how to get things from Taobao. I could have got her from there, but I wanted to give SugoToys kind of like a trial and see how it was, how their packaging would be, so I could kind of review them at the same time. But yeah, completely happy with getting her. She's so cute. And oh, I just noticed actually, she's got her goggles flying off here as well. I did not notice them before. That is so precious. Oh, she's such a lovely, lovely designed character. Like, very happy with her. But yeah, I'll take some B-roll. And thank you for watching.